Perfect. I am live and on time here. We've got
Hello.
DankLink taking on 99centMcFury, and I am going to get to my commentators in just a second. I want to try to see if I can write this really long username. All right, so 99McFury. Perfect. And I will let my commentators take it away, and then I'll come back to introduce them in a minute.
All
All
right.
right.
So we're seeing Battlefield variant of PS2, and so the two characters we're seeing are Cloud and
Cloud and Piranha
P-Plant.
Plant.
Yes, thank you. We're seeing now. What would you say, just from your experience, which do you have the most experience with of these two characters?
I have more experience with Cloud. I'm gonna be quite frank. I've never played Piranha Plant at all, and even then, irrespective of that statement, I would definitely be favored to give this match to Cloud right off the bat. You can see here Cloud with the very big bruising mentality with his sword combos and all that stuff, and also the limit combos. He just missed the neutral special limited right there, but those attacks can be very deadly.
Yeah, that's true. And I really think that, as we saw right there, the one weakness I think of anything in Cloud's kit is his vertical and horizontal recovery. He really can't
wow.
get too far in the air with his up B, so you really have to make use of those jumps, as well as like air dodges and other moves, like fully charged limit up B. And so I think that if the Piranha Plant player, DankLink, can play this right, we might see him get a couple of gimps in, as well as try to get some extra credit, like we're seeing now, with those really good projectile, that neutral special.
Yeah, that's a decently spaced up smash.
Yeah, it actually, truth be told, it got buffed recently, in a couple patches ago, and it got a bit more kill power on, I'm not exactly sure where, but it got some more knockback on the hit. So it's a much more reliable kill confirm now.
I think the platforms here for Battlefield Poké Stadium versus the regular Poké Stadium 2 can factor heavily into a lot of Cloud's setups as well, with some of his tilts and maybe perhaps, like you saw earlier, his up smash and some other upward facing attacks.
For sure. And I think that that's kind of what we're seeing McFury do right now, is like trying to just space some moves, use the platform as essentially like a get out of jail free card if he needs to jump up onto the platform just to get away.
I like
Yeah.
that. I like that attack.
Yeah. Oh my, there it is. That's
Whoa.
yeah, he essentially tried to fight the neutral special with that down air, but because of how the neutral special works, even if you hit Piranha Plant when he's holding it in the air, he will still hit you with it because the air stops coming out.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's almost like a counter. Like,
Yeah,
you do take some damage, but in the end, the ball still will hit you.
Yep.
Chirac Rude Boy, the next 2K tournament we're going to start in February. So next week we're going to get started with 2K as a seasonal kind of game.
There's a nice forward smash. And it also gave him the free limit charge right then and there. He side specials it. He side specials it off.
Oh,
And of course the poor horizontal recovery that Cloud has.
yeah. I can't help but ask this also, is that it looks like McFury just was a little like roll heavy. So it might just be like a factor of just uncomfortable matchup knowledge, or just nerves, or just in general. Like, one thing I will say is that trying to get over the fear of like movement is something that's really hard for a lot of players to get used to really early on. But as soon as you get through it, you're gonna play so much like quicker and faster, you know.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
well,
Piranha Plant
since we
really
got a
is one-
chance, yeah, there we go. Perfect. I got you guys on screen already. Bring on the co-host for tonight. Cherry, how's it going, man?
It's going good.
Perfect, perfect. And then he is joined by the ever-running, always Michael, ECT, man. What's going on, man?
How you doing?
Good, good, man.
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty sick.
Oh wow, the switch to Terry.
I switched to Terry. I have less experience with Terry as I do with Cloud. I'm gonna be frank.
I'm not sure which I would rank higher, but I definitely think they're both high-tier characters, at least. Terry, depending on the player behind him, I think that Terry is the easiest of these fighting game-based characters in this game. Both Ken and Ryu have a bit less, like, pretty free options that you can kind of throw out, whereas from Terry you could do jab into power dunk, and you'll see some crazy, oh my gosh, that hit the down special. But you'll see some crazy combos coming out from Terry as soon as he gets close. But at the same time, against Piranha Plant, with that really good projectile, you honestly could see Terry just getting validated due to the distance that Piranha Plant can get from both the neutral special, the side B, just controlling the area and space, as well as that down B that can kind of just go across stage.
I think the worth of that lingering projectile that Piranha Plant has is really, really critical to understanding I'm playing against Piranha Plant right now. You've got a lot of power plays that a lot of characters can initiate on normally some other characters, but again, like we saw with the last game, that lingering projectile can lead to some interesting backfires to a lot of these setups.
For sure. And another thing to note, that just because Battlefield allows you to get over these platforms and kind of move around projectiles in certain matchups, Piranha Plants honestly love to throw the neutral special ever so slightly onto the edges of the platforms and let it roll off. And sometimes that can be really hard to read when that's going to happen or when it won't happen. So like right there, throwing it on top of the platform, and even if, like right here, it goes through the platform but still goes beneath it as well. And so it can be really misleading as to where it's going to be going. Because you might think in your head that it's going above the platform, it'll just continue and roll on it, or whatever. And instead it just rolls straight through, which is a very interesting use of the projectile.
Yep.
See some ledge trapping come out here. Gives too much space, Terry does, but keeps him on ledge. I think that if Terry is able to keep racking up this damage, now he has go. Let's see.
Yep.
They were doing the combos earlier. Oh, misses.
Oi, that's... I think I actually did see... I might have seen a rollout for that from Piranha Plant on that. I might be wrong,
nice.
though.
Nice up throw.
Up throwing.
Doing the Piranha Plant walk.
At Solid as Hedgehog, no, I have no idea if they meant to go to Battlefield, the Battlefield version. So we shall see.
All right, it's an even game
I mean, we're
here.
seeing no runbacks. We're seeing no... They didn't restart, so they seem to be content with playing this off.
Yeah, I think both players pretty much are pretty carefree for stage selection. Even at picking stage, picking PS2, likely they probably just wanted the aesthetic more than the stage itself, you know?
Yeah, I think PS2, if I were to be frank, I would think PS2 would favor a character like Terry in this circumstance, largely because of his huge ground game and the fact that PS2 is a very ground game centric stage, with its long base platform and the high up center platforms, as well as its big size in general.
That's true. I think, ooh, nice use of the up smash there.
DankLink with that win.
Whoa.
Goes up 2-0.
Yep. I just saw it. I just saw it on the stream delay. That was a night. I'm inclined to call it anticipation too, because when Terry was landing up onto that middle tier platform, and then Piranha Plant just charging the up smash, just waiting for him to get on. It was definitely a read.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, guys. So, real quick, be sure to check out all of the archives from tonight's match. Thanks to one of our co-hosts tonight, Cherry, tearing it up on YouTube for us. You guys will be able to see all of the archive matches from tonight's stream right here on IPG_esports. Boy69 Popo, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. And if you get a chance to also subscribe right over on IPG_esports at YouTube. We are trying to get that first 100 subscribers out of the way so I can change that god awful URL that we have. So these guys brand new, so you know what I gotta do.